fuck, those reverse retro jerseys look good. It looks good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
yeah. Well, I mean, both either could have worked.
Oh yeah. That's not the one I was going for though.
That just looks good. I don't care if you're even if you want to, not be a fan of the Wild Wing aspect itself, those colors at least look amazing.
And the full kit too, the purple pants or eggplant pants, whatever you want to call them, with the same colored gloves. I love that. Too. Yeah. Take away the logo. You can't tell me that is a bad kit. Everything about that is great. You put the logo on, sure, it's up for debate. I know some people aren't a fan.
It's a very 90s colorway, but it's a very hockey colorway at the same time, right?
Oh, for sure.
It gives us a little bit more of a unique identity where, like a few of 10 years ago, Philly was the only team that was really black and orange.
Yeah.
Right. Like we were, the black and copper with just a hint of orange and that sort of thing. But like we really laid into the orange with these last jerseys and that sort of thing.
That was it was a beautiful game to watch too, even with Colorado's jerseys.
It was just a colorful game.
As like the blue and helmet and pants. That was awesome. I loved that. It was
good. But like it just shows that, I think the fans want, I could be totally out to lunch here, but from what I gather, the fans want at least the colors.
Oh, 100%. There's no one out there that's like, you know what? I don't want those colors. I prefer what we have now. Nobody.
I feel like the only attachment that people have to these colors, mind you, it's a decent sized attachment, but the only attachment that Ducks fans have is the fact that we won the cup in 2007 wearing them.
Yeah.
Right. But mind you, that was only 1 year removed from the Jade and Eggplant. Right. Yeah. It was so close to being that. And it was so close to being that in 2003 also. Right.
Yeah, exactly.
But at the same time, you look at these colors and you also just get reminded that, this team came close so many times, but also dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Right. So, and it was, I think it was on the first episode of the talk back on aesthetics that I'm also part of, shameless plug there. But we were talking about the reverse retros, and what I remember saying that it kind of contradicts itself, but retro is always in fashion, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I think we've seen that even coming to this year, especially with 3 teams going back to retro looks in Calgary, Buffalo, and Ottawa, right? And it doesn't even have to be, go back to the original 93 Mighty Ducks look. It doesn't have to be that, right?
No.
But
just the
logo,
colors.
The color, and even that logo, like, the one that's on the 25th anniversary jersey and the orange alternate right now. It doesn't have to be Wild Wing, right? Like jumping out of the ice or whatever. But just that logo is still so iconic that you can barely find it in stores unless you go to the team store in Anaheim.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you just can't find it. And just that colorway in that, right? Like, if you were to bring back the 25th anniversary jersey, have a white version, that's still one of the cleanest looks in the league, honestly.
That reminds me, the Ducks posted like a 90s throwback of like players in the 90s. And I forget who it was. I think it was Henrique that was wearing the Mighty Ducks hat.
He was wearing a Mighty Ducks hat, yeah.
You can't tell me he was a Ducks fan. There's no way. But that hat and those colors were so iconic that every kid had one, no matter where you were.
Especially
there's still people now that could care less about the Ducks, but they have that hat because it's with that color scheme, because it's just so awesome.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even one of our co-founders of THPN, Isha, he has a Mighty Ducks hat.
Doesn't give a shit about the Ducks.
Fuck about us, but
yeah, exactly.